Have you ever stumbled upon an old photo and wondered who were these people and what was life like back then? Well, today we're taking it to a whole new level. Get ready to meet some strangers whose lives were frozen in time. Mary Eliza Keyes, age 36, was born in 1861 in the middle of the U.S. Civil War. Imagine being born during such a turbulent time. Just 5 years later, her father, John Keyes, would snap this picture of her and their family in 1866. Life after the war wasn't easy for African Americans, and the family would face significant challenges during the Great Migration of the early 20th century when they moved to Chicago. Yet here's the twist. Over a century later, in 2018, Mary's great-granddaughter stumbled upon this very photo and posted it online to find her roots. The internet came together, and with the help of genealogy websites, they managed to trace Mary's lineage. What a small world, right? Next up, we have the serene image of a woman sitting outside her house. The serene image of a woman sitting outside her house. She looks so peaceful, doesn't she? But look closer at her hands. They're not resting casually. No, she's holding to glass jars. And what are those inside? Tiny little bugs. These are the only clues we have to figuring out who this woman was. We know that the photo was taken sometime between 1900 and 1930. Maybe she is preserving specimens for a local school, or perhaps she was a young mother looking for ways to entertain herself and her child while stuck indoors. Without more details, we can only wonder. Now let's travel back to 1910 Detroit. Meet George Armstrong Custer's look-alike, William Clark. Now, why does his name sound familiar? Well, the resemblance to the famous Civil War general is striking. Coincidence, you decide, but there's more. Both men even sported the same signature handlebar mustache. However, unlike General Custer, William's military career took him all over the world. He served in the Philippines, China, France, and various U.S. territories, but his story doesn't end there. During his time in France, he fell head over heels for a local woman named Marie-Louise Zhang. They tied the knot and settled down in Detroit, where he lived until his passing in 1945. Talk about an adventurous life. Our next photo takes us to the bustling streets of New York City in the late 19th century. But what's so intriguing about this couple is not what you think. Sure, they're dressed to the nines, showcasing the latest fashion trends of the era, but look at the man's shoes. He's rocking those snazzy top hats, but hold on a second. This isn't some sort of fancy footwear. Nope, it's a desperate cry for attention. You see, back in the 1800s, there was a growing concern about the number of homeless people on the streets. The wealthy elite wanted to draw attention to this issue, so they came up with a unique way to do it. They hired actors to dress up as beggars and walk the streets wearing these peculiar shoes. It was their way of sparking public debate and finding solutions to the growing problem. And finally, we have a photo of a boy standing beside an ox. Seems straightforward enough, right? Well, not quite. Take a closer look. See that bulge in the boy's left trouser pocket? That's no ordinary pocket decoration. It's a film canister. Film canisters were invented in the early 1900s, which means this picture was likely snapped sometime between the year and 1979. This snapshot might be a simple one, but it encapsulates a bygone era when technology was rapidly changing the world. In each of these photos, we see a moment frozen in time, a glimpse into a life lived long ago. They remind us that our world is constantly evolving and that each generation has its unique stories to tell. But tell us, which photo caught your eye the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more fascinating historical tales. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the past.